Seniors, I've spent over 40 years studying how the human body ages, and what I'm about to share might completely change how you think about strength after 60. You see, the real reason most people lose leg power as they get older isn't just because of aging, it's because of something happening deep inside your muscles. A process scientists now call silent muscle collapse. Have you ever noticed it's getting harder to stand up from a chair, climb the stairs, or even take long walks, even though you're eating the same and staying active? That heavy, tired feeling in your legs isn't weakness. It's your muscle fibers slowly starving for the right nutrients. According to the Journal of Geriatric Medicine, after the age of 60, the body produces up to 99% less of the proteins needed to repair and rebuild muscle tissue. Harvard and Tokyo University researchers confirmed it's not just about getting old. It's about missing the key building blocks your muscles need to stay alive and strong. But here's the exciting part. Scientists have recently discovered that certain everyday foods can literally wake up dormant muscle cells, boost blood flow in the legs, and rebuild lost strength, even in people over 90. In today's video, I'll show you the 5 most powerful foods proven by science to restore leg strength, protect your joints, and bring back your mobility, no matter your age. And stay with me until the very end, because food number 1 has been shown to increase muscle recovery and blood circulation by over 90% in adults well past 85. It's absolutely life-changing. But before we dive in, I want to ask you something. How old are you? And do you think this video might help you feel stronger again? Share your answer in the comments below. I read everyone and try to reply personally. Thank you for being here on Senior Health Tips, Healthy Aging. Let's get started. Coming in at number 5 is something so simple, you've probably had it sitting in your kitchen right now. The humble sweet potato. But don't let its simplicity fool you. This colorful root has quietly been the secret to longevity for the people of Okinawa, Japan, one of the few places on Earth where living past 100 isn't rare, it's normal. And here's what blows scientists away. These folks aren't lifting weights, running marathons, or spending hours at the gym. Their training routine is their garden, their daily walks, and their laughter over shared meals. Their secret weapon? Sweet potatoes. So why are these bright orange roots so powerful? Inside every bite is a compound called beta-carotene, which your body transforms into vitamin A. And this vitamin does something truly remarkable inside your muscle cells. It protects your mitochondria, those tiny engines that power every muscle movement you make. Think of vitamin A as a layer of anti-rust coating for your muscle engines, keeping them strong, clean, and running smoothly even as the years go by. And that's not all. Sweet potatoes are loaded with potassium, a mineral that helps your muscles contract properly and prevents those annoying nighttime leg cramps that so many older adults struggle with. One medium sweet potato packs about 700 milligrams of potassium, more than what you'll get from a banana. It's nature's way of saying, let's keep those legs steady. But here's where many people go wrong. Most folks peel off the skin before cooking, and that's a big mistake, because the skin is where much of the fiber and protective nutrients live. When you throw it away, you're tossing out a huge part of what makes this food so healing. So, here's the best way to prepare it if you want maximum muscle protection. Steam your sweet potatoes whole, with the skin on, for about 25 to 30 minutes, until they're soft but not mushy. Then, let them cool just slightly and drizzle a bit of olive oil or add a small spoon of tahini on top. Why? Because beta-carotene is fat-soluble, meaning your body needs a little healthy fat to actually absorb it. That small step can triple the amount of nutrients your muscles get. If you want to take it one step further, try what many Okinawans do. Eat them for breakfast. Mash a warm sweet potato, mix in a bit of miso paste, and you've got a meal that's gentle on digestion, full of probiotics, and perfectly designed for muscle recovery. It's incredible, isn't it? A food so basic, so inexpensive, can be one of the most powerful tools for keeping your legs strong well into your 80s and 90s. So remember, the next time you cook, skip the peeling, steam with the skin, and let your muscles soak in the benefits of this silent protector. At number 4, we've got a food that most people completely overlook: sardines. Tiny, humble, a little salty, and honestly, not exactly the star of anyone's grocery list. But here's the thing. These little fish are biological power batteries for your muscles. They pack nearly everything your body needs to stay strong, steady, and active, even into your 80s and 90s. A major study from the University of Barcelona followed hundreds of seniors for 5 years and found something stunning. Those who ate sardines just twice a week lost 78% less muscle than people who didn't eat them at all. Think about that. 2 small servings a week, and your legs stay stronger, longer. So what makes sardines such a miracle food? They're rich in omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, calcium, and protein, the perfect combination for rebuilding both muscles and bones. Omega-3s are like the oil that keeps your cellular engines running smoothly. They slip right into your muscle cell membranes, making them flexible, responsive, and ready to grow stronger when you move. If your muscles were an electric circuit, omega-3s would be like upgrading from old copper wiring to a brand new fiber line. Suddenly, the signals between your brain and your muscles travel faster, smoother, and with far more power. And then there's vitamin D, something nearly every older adult in America is missing. Without enough of it, your legs weaken, your balance falters, and even simple movements feel harder. Sardines deliver natural vitamin D, calcium, and protein all at once. No pills, no powders, just real food that works together. But there's a catch. Most people buy the wrong kind of sardines. The ones packed in soybean oil or vegetable oil? Toss them. Those oils can actually block the very recovery process you're trying to help. What you want are wild-caught sardines, packed in olive oil or water. Those are the real deal: clean, nutrient-rich, and anti-inflammatory. Here's a simple tip to make them not only healthier, but also tastier. Squeeze fresh lemon juice over them before eating. The vitamin C in lemon boosts iron absorption by up to 4 times, helping deliver more oxygen to your muscles. So every step you take feels lighter. You can mash sardines with a fork and spread them on whole grain toast, toss them into a salad with dark leafy greens, or mix them with a bit of mustard and lemon for a quick, protein-packed snack. And the best time to eat them? Within an hour after your walk or workout, when your muscles are most eager to rebuild. The Mediterranean elders who enjoy sardines a few times a week don't just walk well into their 90s. They climb hills, dance, and live independently. Their secret isn't luck, it's nutrition. So if sweet potatoes lay the foundation for lasting strength, sardines are the fuel that keeps the engine running. Because these tiny fish don't just feed your muscles, they rebuild them from the inside out. Coming in at number 3 is something tiny, dark, and often overlooked: the humble black bean. Don't let its size fool you. This small but mighty legume has the power to make your muscles feel years younger, even if you're well past 60. Here's what makes black beans so special. They're packed with plant-based protein, resistant starch, and magnesium. 3 nutrients that work together like a perfectly tuned orchestra. The protein helps your body build and maintain muscle fibers. The resistant starch feeds the good bacteria in your gut, which in turn reduces inflammation that can quietly eat away at muscle tissue. And magnesium? That's your body's natural relaxant. It calms nerves, improves sleep, and helps your muscles recover overnight. Imagine each tiny black bean as a team of miniature engineers working around the clock inside your body. Every time you eat them, they clock in for their shift, patching up microscopic tears, reinforcing weak muscle fibers, and fine-tuning your body's energy systems. It's like giving your muscles a personal maintenance crew, repairing the wear and tear of years. And there's something else remarkable. Black beans contain unique antioxidants called anthocyanins, the same compounds found in blueberries. These deep purple pigments protect your muscle DNA from oxidative stress, which is one of the main culprits behind aging. In simpler terms, they help your cells forget how old they are. But of course, how you prepare them makes all the difference. Most people cook beans straight out of the bag, and then wonder why they feel bloated or sluggish afterward. Here's the secret. Soak your black beans overnight in water with a splash of apple cider vinegar. This simple step breaks down compounds that cause gas and makes the minerals easier for your body to absorb. When you're ready to cook, toss in a small piece of seaweed, something like kombu or kelp. It adds trace minerals and actually helps soften the beans naturally, cutting cooking time in half. You'll end up with beans that are tender, flavorful, and incredibly nutrient-rich. Now, here's the golden timing tip that most people don't know. Eat black beans about 4 to 5 hours before bed. That's when your body is preparing for its overnight repair cycle. The slow-digesting protein and resistant starch from the beans feed your muscles all night long, preventing muscle loss while you sleep. Think of it as giving your body a steady drip of strength until morning. So whether you add them to a hearty soup, toss them into a salad, or blend them into a creamy dip, a cup of black beans a few times a week can make a real difference. They don't just feed your muscles, they protect them, right down to their DNA. Because black beans don't just keep your muscles from breaking down, they help them stay young at the deepest cellular level. Number 2, eggs. You might think of eggs as just a simple breakfast food, something quick and ordinary. But the truth is, they're far more powerful than most people realize. Inside that fragile little shell lies one of nature's most complete muscle-building packages. In fact, scientists have discovered that eggs can activate something in your body called mTOR, the most powerful muscle growth switch ever identified. Now that might sound complicated, but here's what it really means. mTOR is the system your body uses to decide when to build muscle and when to stop. When it's switched on, your body shifts gears into repair and growth mode. And guess what? Eggs, especially whole eggs, are one of the best natural triggers for this process. That's because eggs are packed with high-quality bioactive protein and a special amino acid called leucine. Think of leucine as the spark plug that tells your body, hey, it's time to build. It sends a direct signal to your muscles to start producing new fibers, stronger and denser than before. But the magic doesn't stop there. Eggs also contain choline, a nutrient that improves communication between your brain and your muscles. It strengthens the nerve signals that control movement, coordination, and strength. In other words, choline helps your brain talk more clearly to your body, so every movement feels more stable and controlled. It's almost poetic when you think about it. An egg acts like a little light switch, flipping on the connection between your brain and your muscles, waking up that mind-body harmony that fades as we age. Yet, here's the mistake many people make. They throw away the yolk. That golden center isn't the bad guy we once thought it was. In fact, that's where all the muscle-activating nutrients live. When you skip the yolk, you're leaving behind the very compounds that help mTOR do its job. If you want to get the full benefit, cook your eggs gently, soft-boiled or slow-scrambled over low heat. High heat destroys some of the delicate proteins and antioxidants, so patience here really pays off. And timing matters too. Studies show that eating eggs within 30 minutes after exercise can boost muscle protein synthesis by up to 280% compared to eating nothing at all. That's because after you move, your body is in rebuild mode, ready to absorb every nutrient it can get. An egg at that moment isn't just food. It's fuel for recovery. For many older adults, this one simple habit, eating a couple of whole eggs after a walk, a workout, or even light stretching, can make a noticeable difference. You feel steadier on your feet. Your legs recover faster. Your balance improves. It's like giving your muscles a second chance to grow young again. At number 1, we have a food so powerful that American doctors are calling it the fountain of youth for your muscles. And no, it's not some exotic supplement or a miracle pill. It's wild-caught salmon. This incredible fish is like nature's perfect muscle repair kit. It's packed with astaxanthin, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D3, and creatine, a combination that works deep inside your body to rebuild, protect, and even rejuvenate aging muscle cells. Let's start with astaxanthin, that vibrant pink pigment that gives wild salmon its beautiful color. It's not just for looks. This compound acts like a biological shield, protecting the mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside your muscles, from the damage that builds up as we age. Imagine coating the engine of your body with a layer of anti-rust protection, keeping it running smooth for decades longer. That's what astaxanthin does. Then there's omega-3, the superhero fat that actually becomes part of your muscle cells. It makes their walls more flexible, improves blood flow, and reduces inflammation, so your muscles can contract and recover more efficiently. People who eat salmon regularly often say their legs feel lighter, their joints less stiff, and they have more energy to simply move. Vitamin D3 is another game changer. It's the same form of vitamin D your skin produces from sunlight, and it plays a key role in activating your body's muscle stem cells, the very cells that help you grow and repair muscle tissue. Studies show that older adults who increase their vitamin D3 intake can restore up to 60% of lost leg strength in just a few months. And finally, creatine. Not the gym supplement kind, but the natural version your body gets straight from salmon. Creatine fuels every muscle contraction, giving your legs the stamina to walk farther, climb stairs with confidence, and stand strong throughout the day. But here's the catch. Not all salmon is equal. Wild-caught salmon contains up to 4 times more omega-3 and astaxanthin than farmed salmon. It's the difference between a fresh mountain stream and a stagnant pond. Your body feels that difference. To preserve these nutrients, the way you cook it matters. The best method? Bake or pan-sear it gently, skin side down, at medium-low heat. Keep the skin on. That's where much of the omega-3 is stored. Overcooking it until dry or charred destroys nearly 40% of its delicate fats and protein. Instead, aim for that perfect balance, tender, flaky, and just cooked through. A portion about 4 to 6 ounces, roughly the size of your palm, 3 times per week is all it takes. Think of it as a simple rhythm. Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Your body's renewal schedule. Within weeks, many people report better balance, stronger legs, even clearer thinking. It's amazing what happens when your cells are properly fueled again. Wild salmon isn't just food. It's restoration in edible form. Every bite tells your body, you're not done yet. Because yes, these 5 foods can absolutely help you rebuild your strength. But the real secret lies beyond the plate. It's in how you live, how you move, and how you care for the body that's carried you this far. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. The simple daily habits that turn these nutrients into lasting strength for life. Let's talk about something that most people overlook. The golden habits that make all those healthy foods actually work for you, especially after 60. You see, it's not just what you eat that matters, it's how your body uses it. Think of your body like a garden. Even the best seeds won't grow if the soil is dry or the timing is off. First, hydration. As we age, our sense of thirst fades, but our muscles still crave water. Without it, nutrients can't travel, cells can't repair, and energy drops. So start your morning with a full glass of water. Before coffee, before breakfast. It's like turning on the engine before driving. Next, eat with your body's natural rhythm. Your metabolism follows a clock. Strongest in the morning, slower at night. So give your body fuel when it's ready to use it. A protein-rich breakfast, a balanced lunch, and a lighter dinner help your muscles absorb nutrients efficiently, without that heavy, sluggish feeling later in the day. Then there's sleep, the most underrated muscle-building tool of all. During deep sleep, a powerful switch called mTOR turns on. It's your body's rebuild mode. That's when muscle fibers repair, hormones balance, and energy stores refill. 7 to 8 hours isn't a luxury. It's maintenance time for your body's entire system. And after each meal, try something simple but incredibly effective. A 15 to 20-minute walk. Nothing strenuous. Just gentle movement to wake up circulation, deliver nutrients straight to your leg muscles, and prevent sugar spikes that can damage tissue over time. Many people say this one habit alone makes their legs feel lighter and stronger within weeks. So let's take one last look at the 5 golden foods that can quite literally turn back the clock for your muscles. Sweet potatoes, the quiet protector that shields your cells and keeps your legs powered for decades. Sardines, the all-in-one fuel source that restores strength from the inside out. Black beans, your muscles' DNA guardian, rebuilding what time tries to take away. Eggs, the natural growth switch that reconnects your brain and your body. And of course, wild-caught salmon, the true fountain of youth that keeps your muscles alive, flexible, and strong. These aren't magic tricks. They're everyday foods, simple, affordable, and proven by science. Because real strength doesn't come from a pill, or a supplement, or a fancy gym routine. It comes from the choices you make every single day, on your plate, in your habits, and in the way you care for yourself. Remember this: strength isn't about age. It's about intention. Your body listens to how you treat it. Feed it right, move it often, rest it deeply. And it will reward you with energy, balance, and confidence at any stage of life. If this video helped you realize that growing older doesn't mean growing weaker, then do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button and share this video with someone who needs a reminder that it's never too late to rebuild. Because your legs, they've carried you through every step of your story. Through work, through family, through every memory. And now, it's your turn to give back. Give them care. Give them nourishment. Give them love. And together, let's keep walking. Stronger, steadier, and prouder than ever before.